don't think this is right. I feel like I'm doing something wrong. Is that a hammer? I'm holding a hammer? It's not a sword? What am I doing? Where am I? Roronoa Zoro is one of the baddest guys you'll ever meet. He routinely matches Devil Fruit users in combat despite not being one himself, and has the ability to take insane amounts of pain. And in the One Piece universe, nobody trains like Zoro. Sure, Sanji and Luffy and everybody else have their training arcs, but Zoro is constantly training, seeking to improve, moving massive weights and repping out sword techniques like they're going out of style. And that's a lot of techniques because the guy uses 3 freaking swords. But before we do that, make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel, because there is just a never-ending stream of anime-related workouts awaiting you. Seriously, we've got a lot of workouts. Not to mention, there's like a bazillion from the blog that we've yet to turn into videos, and you don't want to miss like a bazillion anime workouts. Anyway, back to the workout. If you've been on the blog before, you've probably seen the original Zoro workout. I'm actually going to modify it here, and in my opinion, improve upon what was already there, because we're going to break this original workout up into 2 separate workouts: general strength and conditioning and sword strength and conditioning. In the first workout, we're going to be building a base of normal human movement patterns that will help support the second workout. So we're going to list all of the exercises, go over some details about how to perform those exercises in this workout, and then talk about form. The first workout in this series is as follows: handstand work, 3 minutes. Alternating cable chest press, 100 reps each side. Pull-ups, 3 sets of max reps. High jump squats, 5 sets of 3. 180-degree jump squat, 5 sets of 10. Horse stance work for 5 minutes, and a 2-mile run with a goal of 14 minutes for that 2 miles. So you'll notice that this is already differing in order and format from the original workout. Let's explain it out. First, with the handstand work, you may just spend the whole 3 minutes trying to kick up into a supported handstand position, and that's fine. That's good enough at the beginning. As you continue to practice, you'll be able to hold the supported handstand for longer and longer during this 3-minute time period. Once you're able to hold a supported handstand for about 90 seconds straight, you can start experimenting with supported handstand push-ups. Go as deep as you can, making sure to keep your hand fully on the ground and your forearms as vertical as possible. Your elbows will track more toward the front of your body than out to the side. Excessive winging of the elbows is going to cause grinding in your shoulder, so let's avoid that. When you're able to get 10 supported handstand push-ups in a row, you can start to experiment with working on holding the handstand semi-supported for the remaining time, meaning that you'll let yourself drift slightly away from the wall in the handstand to practice your balance. When you are able to do 10 handstand push-ups and hold a semi-supported handstand for the remaining time, it will be time for you to start practicing kicking up into an unsupported handstand and attempting to hold that for time. But so you don't lose your handstand push-up gains, you can do 3 minutes of unsupported handstand practice followed by a set of max rep supported handstand push-ups. Once you're able to hold an unsupported handstand for about 60 seconds, you can then start to experiment with unsupported handstand push-ups. But until you're able to rep out unsupported handstand push-ups, you need to finish off your handstand session with supported handstand push-ups. I injured my shoulder last year, and it is not quite up to doing unsupported handstand work, unfortunately. But remember to keep your core and glutes tight. At the very beginning of trying to work on an unsupported handstand, you're likely going to end up just walking in a circle, trying to hold the position, and that's fine. Do your best, and if you're too tired to continue the session for that day, just stop. Overhead work can be risky if you're not careful or you lack mobility. You don't want to end up injured. The next exercise is alternating cable chest press for 100 reps. That doesn't mean pile on a bunch of weight on the machine and go at it. It means start light and do 100 reps on each side and experience what 100 reps of not just pressing a weight but maintaining core stability feels like. In the anime, we see Zoro do a two-armed version of this, but we're going to change that up a little bit to focus on core stability. We're going to do a one-armed version. You'll have a little forward lean and you can stagger your stance for balance, but remember to swap your stance halfway through if you do that. Chest up tall, core braced, pushing through the palm with the elbow driving the movement. That's going to help utilize the chest, shoulders, and triceps. Do your best not to twist during this movement. We are resisting the rotational force. Do all of the reps on your weak side first, and then all of the reps on your strong side. Like I said, we're going to start light, focus on form, and add weight slowly, as you are able to do all 100 reps in a single set with your current weight on each side. The next exercise is pull-ups, and although we don't see Zoro training this movement, we are going to include it for more balance. Hands just outside your shoulders, elbows not flaring out, and thinking about pulling through the elbows to activate the lats. You can use just about any rep you like, but make sure that you get full extension at the bottom of the movement and your chin goes over the bar at the top of the movement. If you're unable to perform pull-ups, you can use an assisted pull-up machine for 3 sets of 10 so that you can start to use more and more of your own weight over time. The next exercise is high jump squats. This is all about power, which is why you'll only have 3 reps in a row for a single set. Your goal is to squat as deep as you can and then explode out of the bottom, jumping as high as you can with each rep. When you land, go right into the next rep as long as your foot positioning and squat form is good. If your squat form is not the greatest, reset every time to make sure that you don't hurt yourself. Chest up, good posture, weight in your heels, knees out so that they don't fall toward the midline of your body. If you can't squat as deep, that's fine. It will come with time. Just practice. Squat as deep as you can with good form. You'll rest 60 seconds in between each set, focusing on jumping as high as possible in each set. Next up is 180-degree jump squats. You will start facing one direction, squat down, and explode up, turning 180 degrees to face the other direction, making sure to maintain your squat form the whole time. You've got 5 sets of 10 and you'll rest 60 seconds in between each set, and as your conditioning improves, cut 5 seconds off each rest period. Eventually, you'll be able to do all 50 reps in a single set, but that is not something that you should be attempting immediately. These 2 exercises, both the high jump and the 180-degree jump squats, are not recommended if you have a knee injury or cannot squat normally. I mean that. Don't do it if you have a knee injury or you cannot squat normally. Next is horse stance work for 5 minutes. Now this may be a little different from what you're used to, as we're going to be using a couple of pieces of equipment to mimic Zoro's training for his jaw and neck. We're going to completely avoid putting any weight in our mouth to protect our teeth, but we still want to train the jaw. The first piece of equipment we will use to accomplish that is Jawzrsize, which I did an unboxing video for right here. This will allow us to train our jaw without having an actual weight in our teeth, and it will be a lot safer for those things because when they break, that's no fun. The second piece of equipment is a neck harness, which we will attach a weight to in order to train the neck. I did a video about neck training here. Just focus on the part about the harness for this workout though. So instead of holding a weight in the mouth, we're going to train the jaw with the Jawzrsize and train the neck with the neck harness. At the beginning of your horse stance training, use the Jawzrsize lowest level and the neck harness without any weight on it. When you are able to hold the position for 5 minutes straight, you can start to add weight 2.5 pounds at a time to the neck harness, and you may upgrade the Jawzrsize as is comfortable for you. Make sure that you stretch your jaw well after this session. If you guys don't have these pieces of equipment, you can find their affiliate links in the description. If you need to buy the equipment, it really helps the channel if you use those links. The final exercise is running 2 miles. Our goal for this session is to run the 2 miles in under 14 minutes. That's okay if you can't do it yet, just do your best. Once you're able to run it in under 14 minutes, we're going to use a weighted vest in order to make it more difficult. We're going to add 2.5 pounds at a time and add 2.5 pounds every time we are able to run the 2 miles in under 14 minutes. Follow this rule and do not add more weight until you break the time barrier, and do not add more than 2.5 pounds at a time. You want to make sure that you build the strength in your muscles, tendons, and ligaments gradually so that you do not hurt yourself. The weighted vest I'm wearing is a plate-loaded Kensui vest and is the best weighted vest that I've ever owned. It fits snugly, doesn't weigh much by itself, and is extremely useful because it can hold up to 225 pounds. That's an insane amount of weight in a weighted vest. If you'd like to buy the Kensui vest, the link is in the description. We are not an affiliate and they are not supporting the video, so we don't get any money if you buy the vest. It's just really freaking good. It's a good weighted vest. And that's the workout. This workout will help build a base for the more sword-based workout that's coming next. Don't worry, that workout's going to be pretty tough on its own. I hope you enjoyed this Zoro workout. Give it a try as you wait for the next one later this week. Thanks for watching, and thank you so much to our patrons for supporting us, especially our MVP, Mario Granzato, both a YouTube member and a patron. I'm the Anime Trainer, and until next time, good luck and train hard.